My name is Sheila Mahoney. I'm one of the founding members of LifeSciHub. I want to thank you very much for your time and attention to this application. What we wanted to do today is not to repeat anything that's actually in our application, but to show you a demonstration of our original wireframes. We actually have another version, but because of where that's at in development, it's probably better to show you our original prototype, which is not quite as far along, but it might be a little bit easier to understand in less than 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and try to share my screen. I'm going to turn video off, share my screen, and then go to the LifeSciHub application. Whoops. So actually what we're doing here is we're starting a little bit backwards. We're showing where the user might be able to, or the buyer, a buyer being a drug sponsor, a contract research organization, a vendor, which is part of the ecosystem that serves this space, might be able to go to browse resources. And what we're trying to do, as we referenced in the application itself, is to move away from traditional hiring practices, especially with respect to temporary, highly skilled resources. Why not use metadata, such as what we have here? And there are a few critical elements. Profiles. This is very reminiscent, obviously, of social networking. We have a rating system here. This is an immature version of what we're looking to build, but the idea here is, instead of exhaustively looking through CVs, what we have are the relevant pieces of metadata that matter. The life science clinical research space is remarkable in the sense that from company to company, the work itself is fairly uniform. The reason being is that it's a standardized industry. Everybody is following the same set of regulations and guidances, and there are severe penalties for companies that digress from that. So therefore, the work itself is fairly standardized. So the skills required are very high skills, but they're also very standardized. So what we're looking to do here is to be able, it's really just ripe for technology. And what we're looking to do here is to be able to show the work history. So you don't have to read through CVs, you don't have to check references. I mean, you're probably going to do that anyway, but it's all right here, served up in the technology. You're going to see the invite to bid. One thing that I haven't shown is the fact that what the buyer is doing is creating a project that is already almost completely predefined because we have the domain knowledge. It's not a generic system that somebody then has to go in and configure. It's almost completely configured for the type of work, for the projects in regulatory operations, biostatistics, medical writing, clinical operations, and what have you. The nature of the work is very well known for people who have been in this space for a long time. So I think this is all we have the time for today. It is a fraction of what we would like to show you, but a picture does show 1,000 words, and I'm hoping that this has certainly achieved that objective, and we hope we can continue this conversation in the future. Thank you so much.